This is an Insane Cast production. You are listening to Thanks for Watching, the All Movies Podcast, with your cast, DJ, Beth, Joe, and now, thanks for watching.
Welcome to episode 116. Thanks for watching. Yes, we're recording on Tuesday, June 30th. Woo! So I'll try and get it out today anyway. So we'll see. So we do. I'm gonna hurt myself. I just know it.
Well, you should have stretched. Anyway.
I know. I should have. Well, I'm DJ.
I am Beth.
And I'm Joe.
Yeah, how's everybody's weekend been? I know it's a little bit longer because, well, we didn't record
it was
on
that
Monday.
3-day weekend.
Yeah.
It was a 3-day weekend. It was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
We smoked a pork butt,
Oh, rock on.
and it came out amazing.
That's cool.
Like,
Joe.
probably the best
Go ahead.
pulled pork that I've ever made.
Really?
Oh, I think I saw
Yeah, it was-
pictures of that.
It was really good.
Nice.
Did I see
Like,
pictures?
stupid good.
No, let's see.
You may have.
Oh, bye, Blue.
Bye, Cricket Blue.
She's all, this show's crap already.
I
Oh,
hate
no.
this show.
35 seconds in, I'm done.
We're talking about Cookin Ass. What?
Cookin Ass.
Pork butt.
Show title right
and
there.
that brought it back. The power
Show
of
title.
cooking ass.
Cookin Ass.
I better write that down, huh?
Jeez. Here, I'll write
Make
it
sure
down,
it's-
too.
Cookin, not cooking.
Right, Cookin Ass.
Oh, he knows how to spell cooking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that show. What's cooking in the kitchen? or
cooking in the
something?
Cooking in the
Kick it-
kitchen.
There it is.
Kicking in the kitchen.
I want to see episodes of that.
Ah.
I do.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident you don't.
I do.
That's right. I haven't hooked up my VCR yet.
Thank the gods.
Oh, this ought to be interesting. But I did find the thing that let me, like, hook up two RCA cables into the one. So, you know, my adapter, because the DVD player goes through the, like,
Right.
red, yellow, white RCAs. And so does the DVD, or no, what is it? No, the VCR. God.
Holy crap, man.
Video cassette
He's all-
recorder.
Which of the dead media am I working with here?
Right. Oh my god.
Oh, outdated media.
Yeah. We were in
stuff.
we went down to San Diego this weekend.
Oh, how'd that go?
It went okay. Penny had a doctor's appointment, so we went down and hung out, met with her
Sister?
cousin. Her cousin and her aunt.
Huh.
So, yeah.
I like how you say aunt.
Aunt.
Her cousin and her aunt.
Yes. I always liked that word, though. Just when I found out aunt was a thing instead of aunt, like, I was always
I
like...
immediately changed over.
Exactly. I was like, wait a minute. You can say aunt?
You can.
I sound so much more classy.
Oh, I wasn't even... I don't even know if it was classy. I was just like, this is fun.
Oh, I find enjoyment.
Yes. So, but, yeah, it's kind of a busy driving kind of a weekend.
Yeah.
Also played Jackbox for those of you that were on.
I got to play voting from the audience.
Yes.
that it's fun to play with from the audience too, though.
It is. I laughed really hard. What was it? A
Perfume by.
Perfume by Kim Kardashian,
Yes.
but it was like burnt plastic.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard.
Oh man, there was one that said make a restaurant. Like, would it be a name of a restaurant that would be inappropriate or something like that?
Right.
And
Was
Penny.
it Cookin Ass?
No. Penny
Oh.
won this one though, but she put Chucky's cheese.
Chucky's cheese.
Chucky's cheese. That was terrible.
Good one.
I know.
So good.
Oh, she's a
There's
smart
that pork
cookie.
butt. That's a fancy looking pork butt.
Is there a pork? Oh yeah. That's
I'm
not the
putting
one
some
I
pictures
saw.
in the Discord for viewers.
Now
Yeah,
I'm super hungry.
The one I saw must have been on the 29 Toes one. I think because one of Travis had a son's birthday, so he did that same thing too. So I saw those.
Look at that. Blue says Joe's butt is mighty fine.
It was pretty fun. I mean,
Sorry. He says your pork butt is mighty fine.
Oh yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
both cheeks look great. I don't know. I see where this show's heading right now.
The cheeks. Oh my gracious.
What would you call them?
Cheeks. I'm there with you.
Okay,
Well,
good.
But it's not
To be
actually
fit
their
to-
butt.
correct. It is the upper shoulder.
So
Oh.
it's like the
Why don't we just call it station?
station.
So the reason why it's called a pork butt is because it became known as the Boston Butcher's Cut.
Ah.
And I think some way that got shortened into butt. Boston Butcher's Cut. But I don't know. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense when you look into it, so whatever.
Don't try to spell things, DJ.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Me and spelling not gonna
not
go
gonna
so
help you.
well. No. Holy moly.
Aw, you guys.
Uh-oh, what did I see?
Nothing. Did you hear about Carl Reiner?
I did! Speaking of entertainment news, wow.
My face is
Carl
so
Reiner.
sad.
Uh-huh.
Like the rest of me too. Because I
Yeah,
love Carl
yeah.
Reiner. So funny.
Yeah. I mean, he's done other stuff since then, but the latest one that really sticks in my head is the Ocean's 11 films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the first thing that I thought of was when in The Jerk,
Oh yes.
he's the guy who shows his crossed eyes because of the opti-grab.
Yep.
It's like,
I haven't seen that movie in a long
oh,
time.
it's good. But it made me sad that he died, but then it made me even sadder because, who is Mel Brooks gonna have dinner with every night?
I know. Right?
So
Exactly.
sad.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, hang in there, Mel Brooks.
Max can just come over and eat in front of him in the window.
That's
Yeah. There you go.
well, I think they were doing it over Zoom during the whole COVID adventure.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
That's a good idea.
Which-
I just remember seeing them promoting social distancing, him and Max,
Right.
when Max went over to his house.
Yeah.
So.
They did it on TikTok too. I saw them on TikTok.
But so
yeah.
sorry to bring the
98.
show
Okay,
down,
Zoomer.
but that was sad.
What a run, huh? 98.
Yeah, solid. Well
That
done.
is good. It's very nice. Well, if you want other news, Netflix is rebooting Unsolved Mysteries.
I saw.
Rebooting, like with a new
Is
host.
it actually
yes.
rebooting?
Yes, it's actually
It better be the same song. If they don't use the same song,
Then it's a total lost cause, and they
then
shouldn't
I'm
even try.
out. Yeah.
Oh
don't
my
even try and reinvent the wheel on that one. This-
hopefully they don't. I mean, I used to
that
watch
song
that.
is so good
yeah.
and creepy. It used to scare the hell out
Oh.
of me.
New York
as a kid.
Times article headline: Unsolved Mysteries returns because 2020 isn't scary enough.
Yes.
Yeah, this year sucks.
It does. It's half over, and hopefully, have you guys seen those
Yeah.
TikToks where everyone's doing the New Year's countdown? It's like
Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1, round 2, and everyone goes no.
I have not seen that one.
Oh my
But
god!
I have one that I'm going to do what is it called? Duet
Yeah.
later on. I saw it I can't remember if I saw it today or yesterday, but it just made me laugh. Basically said you know what? No, none of this cheering on, hooray for the new year when 2021 comes around. When that clock strikes midnight, we all need to yell Jumanji and get out of this damn game.
Right, start it over. Holy crap! But
So-
wouldn't that be awful if we did that and then it just started us at the beginning again and it was exactly the same?
That would be, yes. Yep.
Yep, it would still suck. Way to go, Beth, for bringing us all down.
Got any more bad news to share, Beth? Come on, let's go.
Probably.
Well, hey, the Unsolved Mysteries thing, thank you, Hema. wife of Checho, who sent me that little bit of news. That was really nice. Also noticed Margot Robbie and Christina Hudson in the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Wiggity what?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
So,
Huh.
we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I mean, I could see Margot Robbie being a she could totally do like the daughter of Jack
Yeah, I don't
Sparrow.
think that's what we're questioning.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we're just like, why another one? Like, let's move on to something else.
I'm good with the Pirates movies.
Hard to come up with anything else these days.
That's probably
Everyone's
true.
just sitting around going, what can I do?
What could we reboot?
Unsolved Mysteries!
There it is.
Yep.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Bill and Ted got pushed back.
Probably. I'm sure they
I
did.
read a rumor about a remake, reboot, whatever you want to call it, Princess Bride.
No.
Gosh, no.
Sophie Turner and
Okay,
one of the and
so
whoever
let me explain
Jonas
about this
she's married
because I
to.
read a thing. It's not
Okay.
actually a reboot. It's
Good.
They would never. They have done this in their homes. And all of
Oh.
these, it's like a Zoom
Oh.
sort of thing, I believe.
I see.
And
okay.
so, like, people are doing different scenes. If they don't have enough people, they're like gender swapping and trying to get all the parts played. It's going to be a total, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a crazy quilt. And I am 100% on board for it because
I want to see
I
this.
think it would just be a lot of fun. And it seems like they're doing it for the fun of it and not so much for the money of it, which a lot of the reboots that you see are for the money, and it's just not good. And it's not a reboot. It's a, hey, we did this. Can we put it on your new streaming thing that you're trying to get taken off the ground? So
Yeah. So the headline I read doesn't pitch it that way at all. It says Quibi, whatever it is, I guess is the new service.
Yep.
To remake The Princess Bride with Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner.
I believe it's already
That's what
done.
that's what the headline says. So you initially think, oh, they're gonna reshoot that classic movie. And the only reason why I saw it is because a friend of mine on Twitter tweeted that, and his comment was, quote, "You better get this shit the fuck out of my face, I swear to God." I was like, yes.
I have posted a link in the chats that has some of
Sorry for the cursing.
that has some of the pictures. So it looks like a Jonas dressed as Buttercup here. Jack Black looks like Wesley at one point here with the mask. So yeah, it says streaming platform Quibi's home movie The Princess Bride featured a range of famous celebrities who recorded their scenes at home in COVID-19 lockdown.
Oh, I want to watch
see.
that. I will put that in my eyes.
I will do my best. DJ, if you can find a place that isn't Quibi to watch it, let me know.
Oh, okay. So, well, I was gonna say this is the only. I'm probably gonna download Quibi now and see
Oh,
it.
okay then.
If there is, I'll look for it.
No, I don't want to. Do you have to pay for Quibi? Because I'm holding my money in.
I don't think so. I think that it might be one of those like
You're holding your money and putting it under the mattress? Good call.
yeah.
No, I'm not putting it under my mattress. Don't come here looking for my money.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I keep it in a bank like a normal person.
In a bank.
A bank. Adult.
A bank.
Adult person. Bank with cards and things. Also, probably fees.
And then some.
Probably.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
perhaps.
So yeah, but yes,
okay,
I will.
then.
I will view the Princess Bride thing
It
because
may be
I'm gonna pass on
commercialized,
that.
like they have ads, so you can watch it with ads.
right. Well,
I
that's
think.
fine. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not paying for another service. I really don't
Yeah,
want to.
exactly my point. But I also Fred Savage is going to play the boy.
But
But he's like 100.
Yeah. Who is going to be the dad or the grandpa?
How old is he?
He's like my age.
Fred Savage?
a
I
little
think
bit
he's older
older.
than me. He's like as old as DJ.
Please hold.
So like social security age.
what?
As old
yet.
as Carl Reiner.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, so we'll start with Fred Savage. See how old he is.
43.
There you go. He is.
He's older than I am.
He's younger than me.
70.
See? Not as old as DJ.
Not as old as DJ.
And then
Oh my gosh.
I should have said he's at least as old as DJ.
There you go. Yes. Good. Where?
Did the 29 Toes guys figure out your birth year?
a
Yes,
while
they
ago.
did eventually. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they figured it out.
Oh, Rob Reiner is going to be the grandfather.
That's fitting.
Wow.
So,
Right?
yeah,
That is
because he directed the first one, right?
The
real one?
I think so.
Yeah, not this sham.
Well, we'll
Yes,
see.
Rob Reiner. No, see, I don't look at it as a remake. I look at it as people were bored,
Yeah.
so they put on a show that they could that they already had memorized. This is
Yeah.
145% something I would do.
I get it.
Yeah. No, this looks like it would be fun.
I don't have to like
No,
it.
you don't, and you don't have to watch it. And I won't think any less of you or anything like that. I'm just saying,
Okay,
it's
DJ.
fine.
Yes.
No. This isn't gonna get watched.
Okay.
Don't
No, that's
make it
okay. I know.
Don't make it an assignment.
It's not an assignment.
Before you start thinking your little plans over there.
You could hear his sinister
No.
machinations.
I could hear it like, maybe we could watch it and I'll talk about it.
No,
I'm good.
no. I wouldn't do it.
I love Jack Black, but that's about as far as it gets.
Yeah, I that's so to me, if it's on Quibi, it's not a real thing. Because
Right?
I hate to say it, but Quibi is like what 10-minute videos. They're like
yeah,
very.
it's not a real thing.
It's not. It's just like they're trying to make TikTok into movies or something
Yeah,
like that. And I'm
that's
just like,
isn't it like quick bites or some stupid crap?
yeah,
like that?
yeah. So I'm not.
Sorry,
I'm not
Quibi.
down with that.
Sorry, Quibi.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah. I just have a better
Mayor
attention
Quimby.
span than that.
I love this stuff.
And I don't
Anyway.
want to be trained to have a shorter attention span.
Right?
I mean, I could tell already TikTok's trying, but it takes me a while to come up with a video after a week thinking about it.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All
Look,
of it.
Joe, a bird.
Look,
What?
Joe,
Ooh.
a bird, yay.
Shiny.
Hey, one more
Shiny.
news story I have.
Okay.
It's not much. It's not much of a news story. Ghostbusters,
Yep.
July 1st in drive-ins.
That's true.
Yep. Check it out. I really want to go see it.
Okay, the old one, correct?
Yes, the
Yes.
OG.
Oh yeah, the
All right.
original.
All right.
The original.
Okay.
The
so
ghostiest
clarify.
of busting.
I would love it if it was a double feature, so we got to see 1 and 2.
Oh man, that would be great.
That would be so awesome. So anyway, so I'm looking forward to it. I may, if I can convince Penny to go on the 4th of July, so
Don't,
that way
DJ,
the
don't.
dog can be with me and not in the house in this loud neighborhood where
You okay?
fireworks going out.
Public
Yes.
service announcement.
Yes.
A number 1, just stay home on the 4th of
A
July.
number 1, stay home. Boom.
B number 2,
Stay home.
stay home. And C number 3,
Stay home.
don't just leave your dog in the backyard. Anybody.
Never.
Because
Never.
no, I know you, DJ. This is not just for you. This is for
Oh, okay.
everyone.
PSA.
Anybody listening?
This is the star going across the sky. As someone who works with dogs, the 4th
Yeah.
of July is the worst holiday ever. Dogs hate fireworks. They freak out. They break out of yards. They
Yeah.
Yep.
turn up missing. They get hit by cars. Keep
Yep.
your dog with you or
Yeah.
extremely secure on the 4th of July. If
Yep.
you're not going to stay home, which you should.
Right.
Yes.
Public service announcement over. The more
If
you
you
know.
do, yeah, there it is.
Well,
If you do go out,
yeah.
please wear a mask.
Socially distance.
Oh, totally.
Stay away from people.
Because
This isn't just for you, DJ. I think we're putting this
Yeah.
out as an official stance of the podcast.
Right. Absolutely.
But with to piggyback on Beth's point, if you don't have an animal, just notice how many missing dog posters go up the week after
Yeah.
the 4th of July, or even more morbid, notice how many more roadkills you may see on busier streets
Yeah.
because these guys get scared
Yep.
terrified.
and they run away. They break out of their yards because they don't know where else they feel trapped and it's gonna come get them and they have to jump fences.
They have
and do
no
all these
understanding
crazy
of what's
things,
going
and
on. It's just loud noises.
It's brutal.
And-
Yeah,
and
it's very heartbreaking.
it's been horrible already. Like they were going since like the middle of June around
Ugh.
here, and like one Friday, I think it was June 19th. It was like one of the worst. But before that, people on Nextdoor have been complaining, like, stop it with the fireworks and da-da-da-da-da. And then somebody blew in and said, you know, have some compassion. It's Juneteenth. We need to be able to celebrate this with fireworks. And I'm like, okay, I'll shut up for the 19th. But does it have to be every single day?
Well, I think people are just bored, and I get that.
I've noticed a lot more private fireworks around here as well. It seems like every day around the same time I hear a couple go off, and it's from the same direction. So this guy must have like 2 pallets of them in his garage.
He's the guy who was going to have like the big fireworks show. He was in charge of the fireworks show for the fairgrounds.
Well, I got to do something with these.
Well, our county, it's illegal.
It's illegal statewide, I believe.
Yeah. Is it? Because it's not in Sacramento, I don't think. They still sell them in the little houses and parking lots.
Oh, yeah. They're supposed to be safe and sound.
Well, we don't get them at all in El Dorado County. And, of course, that doesn't mean anything because people do it all the time anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But secondary public service announcement. It's still illegal, so don't burn down our half of the state, guys. We got enough going on.
And it's not illegal here on the 3rd and the 4th. Those are the only 2 days you can shoot off fireworks. And even then, they have to be, quote-unquote, safe and sane.
Well.
So.
I just,
Yeah, safe and sane is the category that they use.
Right.
Anything so all the illegal stuff is all the fun stuff. Skyrockets, bottle rockets, Roman candles,
ground flowers,
aerial shells.
All you can get now is the worms.
Yeah.
Worms and sparklers, just like Kickin' Wing. You trying to tell me you don't have any Hoosker do's, Hoosker don'ts, with or without the swizzle stick?
Hoosker do's and Hoosker don'ts are always my favorite.
Dude, that scene in Joe Dirt is
whistling buttholes,
whistling bungholes with or without the sizzle stick. That's so good.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Snakes and sparklers. That's
all you get.
Well, I didn't quite understand the significance or the extent of fireworks until I owned a pet. And Well, no.
Oh, yeah,
our cats don't give a crap. Our cats are like, whatever. There's
whatever. I'll hide under the bed. If my dog tries to hide under the bed, he pushes the bed across the room.
Wow, poor guy.
I've seen it happen. Yeah. Also, we did find the dragon hat that makes him feel better in thunder, but I don't want to test that theory. I'm just going to stay home.
Good call.
Wow. Yeah. Some people drug their animals, their dogs.
Yeah. I actually have a couple of dogs coming in from work, or to work, they come with their tranquilizers for the 4th of July.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
Dang. So you tranquilize them.
Well, it's what their owners want.
Oh,
I wouldn't do it otherwise.
I was going to say, because I don't think we're going to. We're just going to, cuddle. We're like, come over here and just hang out with us. Yeah, she's way more cuddly. She's way more cuddly now.
Aww.
Yeah, with that happening. Which is cute.
Miko,
well, we should probably get back on the movies.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But,
hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, not sorry. No way. But hey, I don't have any more entertainment news, so if you have entertainment news, you could always send us a message. Much like Hema did, where, with the Netflix rebooting Solve Mysteries. I don't know if I'm going to watch that. That's going to be so scary.
I mean, especially if the music is different.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. We'll see. They're going to have it similar. They're gonna.
Well,
it better be.
Yeah. Or Joe's going to rampage.
Let me get a strongly worded email or something.
Right.
Write it, Joe. Write it.
I don't know.
Wow. Anyway, how do you contact us, y'all?
Calling us, texting us.
Yeah, text
saying,
us.
Hey, DJ.
Yeah, hey, DJ. Hey, 29 Toes Podcast. Whatever.
512 Podcast.
Well, and they haven't done anything. None of their people have contacted us, which is amazing. 512 Podcast is the phone number. The actual digits are 512-763-2278.
Good.
And you can also go where you can go. Oh, the website. Mm-hmm. It's not like I do this for 116 shows.
16 shows, yeah. This is all new information to you.
It is. tfwmovies.com, and then our email, shout out at tfwmovies.com.
You can check us out on all of the things like Instagram and Twitter at TFW Movies.
That's where we are.
But what's your favorite, DJ?
Oh, my favorite. I'm glad you asked. My favorite is patreon.com/TFWmovies. One of the things I'm really looking forward to is that Twinkie Wiener sandwich eating, and that we need one more Patreon. So if you have a friend, or if you yourself want to support this show, that's how you're going to do it. And we're going to start needing new equipment soon. Like, my recorder will not turn on with batteries anymore.
Oh, dear.
It's done. But that's okay. It's still, I plug it into the computer. It doesn't matter. None of this woe is me thing. We still got plenty things we need help with anyway. So, but hey, if you're a Patreon subscriber, you can message us through that. You can get exclusive stuff like Crackhead Blue is. She is experienced right now listening to the show live. Like, even if she wanted to, she could like throw in a comment, something
Which
we could
she's
read
typing
on.
right now.
That's right. And then she clicked on the YouTube link. There was a YouTube link thrown in there. See, you would have seen this YouTube link. And she got logged off, and then she's logging back on and saying, see, that's what you get. I mean, kind of like that.
But
Why did it? I wonder why it kicked her out of Discord to click it.
I don't
that's
know.
weird.
Click, 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 click.
Was the link bad? It worked, right? Hopefully I'm not putting bad links in
Yeah,
there.
bro.
Uh-oh. Yikes. No spam.
Weird. Check your time and date. Just saying.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes that's goofy.
Uh-huh. Oh, that'll do it. Yeah. So, anyway, that's that. You also get to be in our Marco Polo, which I admittedly think that I have not been on there enough. I'll probably be on there more. Poor Penny. So, anyhow, I think that's everything as far as getting hold of us.
Yeah, hit us up.
Yeah. Send us a.
Do it.
Yeah, you can even go on our YouTube
Sorry,
page and send us a message on each one of these shows, because they're all on YouTube as well as everything else, like Anchor and Apple Podcast and Google Podcast and whatever else, like everything. Stitcher,
Lots of things.
yeah, everything. Spotify, we're on Spotify. We're on, I think, iHeartRadio. I'm not sure. I can't remember if we got on that. Tune in, plenty of stuff.
I didn't know iHeartRadio has podcasts on
They
it.
do. They sure do. It's crazy.
You learn something new every day.
I use Google Podcasts.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's a good one.
And we are on there,
Totally.
I think.
No, we are. I'm sure we are. 100% sure. So, well, why don't we get into our this week's discussion of films that have lists in them?
Okay.
Do it.
All right, let's start off with Crackhead Blue, like we always do.
I like that rhyme.
I love it too. Yeah. So first one is Logan Lucky, and I'm like going, why wasn't that even on my list? I almost watched it
See,
this
that's the
week
thing,
too.
is pretty much any heist movie is going to have a list in it.
That's true.
For the most part.
That is true. I wonder, so did Hudson Hawk have a list in it?
Yes.
Oh, I
Remember
love
he
Hudson
had his list
Hawk.
of things that he needed to get, like the pocket
Yes.
fisherman and
Yes.
all the stamps so he could get
Yep.
mailed into the Vatican and...
Yup.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I really like Hudson Hawk.
I'm going to put that on my list just so we know. Thank you.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, it's so
God.
good.
That's a put in your eyes kind of a thing. You got
It is.
It's really good.
Like the Cat from Outer Space.
No, way
no,
better than
no.
the Cat from Outer Space.
Definitely way better than that. So,
Sorry, Cat from Outer Space. It's got Bruce Willis in it.
it does. It has. It
And
was
Andy
actually
McDowell.
considered a flop when it came out, but it
McDowell.
was actually really good.
It's a goofy thing, but it's pretty great.
Yeah. So, cool. So, Logan Lucky. 7.
Good one.
Yes.
What's in the box?
Kill Bill.
Yep.
Ooh, High Fidelity.
Aww.
10 Things I Hate About You. I love that one. That's such a good one. And then pie. She ends it with pie.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yes. And that's P.I., just so you know. I mean, I don't know if there's another one that's different.
I mean, there's pie that you eat.
Delicious.
Yeah. Is there a movie called Pie? Like, as in that you eat pie?
Probably.
Probably.
I know there's American Pie, but that's not the same. Which is
Right.
Like,
Not the
it would have to just be pie. Okay. Well, let's not get in. Let's not get too far into that. And that's all I have for audience listeners right now.
Good list, Blue. Good list.
Excellent list there, Blue. So, okie dokie. Next we have. I'll start with mine. How does that sound?
Okay.
Onward has a list. Remember
does.
the kid wanted all that stuff.
Yeah, the list of things.
Yeah.
he wanted
List of
to do with
things
his
to do
dad.
with Papa.
Yeah, which was really awesome. I really enjoyed that.
Very sweet.
Now this one is stretching it. I'm sorry, officer, but
Sheriff.
I put it on there. Yes, sheriff. So Who Framed Roger Rabbit? When Roger Rabbit was writing out his list of the ways I love you, let me count
Oh
the
my
ways.
God! Let me count the ways. 1 1,000, 2 1,000.
But-
Yes.
Was he just writing numbers down?
Well,
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was.
yes, but so
But didn't they have like a list of suspects as well? So it's
Okay.
There you go.
Phew,
Look
I
at
guess. I don't know.
Joe stretching to help you.
Oh, thank you, Joe. I love it. Sonic the Hedgehog. I really like that one, and Sonic had that list of things to do on Earth while he was in that realm, and it was just really neat, including like make a friend, which was all kind of
That's pretty sweet.
Yes. Kill Bill and 10 Things I Hate About You, and I just said it. Oh,
Hudson Hawk.
Hudson Hawk, yeah. So, and that's my list.
Okay, good list. Oh, it's me next.
sweet.
Okay,
It is
so my list includes many of the same: Kill Bill, Seven, Logan Lucky, Hudson Hawk, Twins. Twins!
Twins?
Because there's the rules in a crisis situation.
Yes.
And the third rule is duck.
That's right.
You
Oh,
have to
I
remain
love
calm.
that.
And I think that counts because it's a major plot thing. He brings up the rules of
Oh,
the
yeah.
crisis situation a couple of times, but
Yes.
in the climax of the film, it is
Now,
brought up.
you
the
got to
third
do it in
rule.
his voice. Come on.
The third rule of the crisis situation.
I love when you do that.
It's the third rule.
Yeah,
the
it's
crisis
the third
situation.
rule.
situation.
Oh, the third rule. What's the third
Danny has-
rule?
Yeah, no idea.
Duck.
It's the third rule. The crisis situation.
Yeah, I love that he says situation. I think that's. Did I say Zombieland?
You did not
Okay,
yet.
so that's also
Why
on the
wasn't
list.
that on my
Zombieland.
list? That needed to be on my list. Dang it.
So, that is mine list.
That is mine.
Yeah,
list.
mine list.
Mine list. How do you say list?
List.
I don't know. I haven't learned that one yet.
I don't know.
I know how to say birth control, which is pretty funny.
I don't know how to say list, but I can get you.
No, the reason
Birth
it's
control.
like no joke. The reason that I know because somebody sent it to me. They're like, "Hey, do you know how to say birth control in German?" And I'm like,
Oh,
"I
that's
haven't
right.
learned that one yet." And they're like, "It's anti-baby pilling."
Oh boy.
So I looked it up, and that is not incorrect.
Is it
Yeah.
really? Anti-baby peeling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
Excuse me. All right, my list. Here it goes. Billy Madison,
Oh, good one.
Danny McGrath's People to Kill.
Yeah.
List.
Very good.
Yeah.
Logan Lucky was what I came up with, and I let Blue take that one too. Sorry, I saw your robbery to-do list.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Gone in 60 Seconds, the car list.
Shit. That's on
I
my
love
list
it.
too.
Ah.
So there you go. Those are
Why
mine.
wasn't that
one.
on my list too? That should have been. I've watched that thousands of times.
Right? It's just because lists are so innocuous for the most part.
I guess so.
You're
Wow.
like, what
They're
is
so
a movie with a
embedded.
list in it? You're like, any movie involving Santa?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Elf could have been on there.
Elf?
Santa's
Yep.
list
So
was
put
on
that
the
on there
book.
real quick, Elf.
He's on the naughty list.
That's hilarious.
No!
Yeah, man.
Perfect.
That is great. Oh, wow. Cool. Well, hey guys, thanks for those lists. Those are great movies.
They are
Those
good
are all
movies.
really good movies, and those lists are like really embedded into the film. So like, you just kind of pass over them. You know, like did it really happen?
It did. It happened.
It did. It did happen. I mean, unless of course it's like thrown at you like at Zombieland, where they just like have the list and they just zoom it right into your face.
Yep.
Yep. So cool. Yeah.
Perfect. Well done.
All right. You know what it's time for?
Thanks for putting in our eyes.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing us into that. And so the one movie we all watched, My Spy. Okay, was I the only one that was laughing a lot and pretty hard during this film?
Maybe?
I laughed at side character stuff, not at main character
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay, I can get around that. I can get down with that. That's for sure. I think I woke Penny up a lot while watching that movie.
I laughed at the part where he's like, "You can never get past me," and she just knocks the fish over.
Yes.
Oh, that is cold-blooded.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in the preview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty-
But it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I have to say that the part that had me cracking up the most is his partner's light with the knife.
Oh, when she threw it and it got him in the leg?
Yes. And then she threw up.
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah,
why,
I mean,
but-
she's a very funny character actress with her facial expressions are generally golden. So I can get
Oh my
behind you
gosh.
laughing at that really hard. Yes.
She is deadpan so well and being so funny.
That was like the face I was making when we were watching the Julia Child episode the other day. I will tell you about this later.
Oh.
Continue
So,
your story, DJ.
Continue. I don't know what else to continue, but you know the everything about that film I thought was hilarious. It was I think you can tell when the climax was about to happen and just like oh, okay, so that's how you're gonna play this game.
I was just waiting for you to
well-
say it.
I'm not saying it. I'm not gonna
Oh.
say it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it. But you know what, the everything from the fireworks,
That was
to-
pretty cute.
it was absolutely
training,
adorable.
Training to walk away from an explosion with fireworks is like, okay, that's kind of cute.
But she still didn't even get it right at
I
the end.
know,
She did it,
She
I
didn't
know.
Get it right with
I'm
the
like, what are you
fireworks
doing?
even.
Well, I would understand that because it's the training.
Right.
Right.
But come
But
on.
I guess the running joke is that he had to turn her head every time.
Maybe.
Well,
It was cool. I thought it was cute, and
It's a cute movie. I think that it's there's a line between like an okay, cute, big man plus little kid movie,
whoops.
and then the ones that are just ridiculous and completely unbelievable. And why are we spending time watching this?
Yeah.
I think this one is closer to it's the better side of it.
Yeah.
And it's more like, say, The Pacifier, which admittedly is ridiculous, but also it was okay, sure. And then like the fireman one that they just came out with
Oh yeah.
John Cena.
John
John
Cena,
Cena, that one.
I bet that was bad.
And I couldn't even watch the trailer for that without going, "Oi, you guys, come on, why?" So this is closer to the good side than the bad side, and I was not expecting that, having seen this the trailer for this originally. I was like, yep, it's another one.
Yeah. Well, and the trailer they played it so many times.
Yeah, they did. And the same could be said of the John Cena fireman one that I can't remember the name of because I literally blocked it out.
Yeah.
Too many times, trailers. Too many times.
Too many times. Yeah.
But I thought it was funny. There were a lot of funny parts.
Yeah.
The thing with the bird.
There was a lot of funny lines.
Yes.
Yes.
But not like hysterically funny. Like I giggled like, that's funny. She was his partner before she was actually. She was probably she carried the film in my opinion.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. I could see that.
It was overly predictable. Especially when she's like, yeah, I found out that my husband had this whole other life and I never forgave him for it. And then I'm like, oh, and now he's going to be conflicted because he likes her and he's lying to her. He's got a secret life and then he's going to tell her and then she's going to freak out.
Yep.
And then
and the best friend is very clearly the dog. And
Yep.
Yeah. Silly.
But,
I know. I would really like to see one of those where they tell the person and they don't get ticked off about it.
They're just like, I totally had that called. And
or
knew the neighbors were who they were, and
I didn't
really
actually. That one. Yeah, that one I did.
I saw that
didn't
one
catch
coming
that
a mile
too.
away.
Did you? I did not.
I did
either.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Mom and I both were like, oh, it's them.
So when I saw them do whatever they did, I was like, oh, fellow CIA, and then they were like, not. I'm like, oh, how does that work? So it was crazy.
They were independent.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, oh well. I mean, yeah. But
No,
I thought it was great.
It was not a bad movie.
No, not bad at all. I watched it twice.
Oh, that's another thing I watched. Sorry.
Are we rating it?
I don't. I mean, this. I guess you
6?
could. I don't know. I'm rating it much higher. Like mine's 9 because it made me laugh a lot, and that's important to me.
I totally predicted that, Joe.
Yeah. Yep. You did.
Did you?
I was like, he's gonna rate this a 9.
Oh yeah. If you know what, it would have made it a 10 if there was fourth wall breaking.
Yep.
And I thought the Indiana Jones reference was it was too on the nose. Like she having
all
her
we're missing is the Nazis.
I loved it.
Having her call it out. It killed it.
Yeah, she didn't even have to say Nazis. You're right. I would have been like fine without it.
She could have just been like.
But she didn't have to say anything.
I started laughing.
I'm having a flashback, or this seems familiar. Like obviously it did. So she didn't. I don't know. I think that kind of took away from the moment.
Maybe. I think it would have been fine as long as she didn't mention the Nazis. She was like, I've seen this somewhere before, and I was busting up even before she said the Nazi line. I mean,
because
it was
it's very clear.
Absolutely clear.
I mean, the gas and the propeller and the fist fight and the girl stuck in the plane and everything. I was just like making a list of items that were the only thing was missing was me being happy that I could understand what the Germans were yelling at Indy.
Yeah, right.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Schnell, Junge! But... yeah.
So I would give it a 5 or a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll stick with 6 because it's
average
not...
and it's even below average.
Actually, I'm curious, like what some of the side characters that you thought would have been was better. I mean, I know
I think he's talking about the partner.
I already
Bobby.
said
just the
it.
partner.
Just the partner.
Oh, okay.
She was the only. She carried the movie.
Got it.
Her character, her acting carried the movie.
Yeah, she's great.
And then he even got to throw in a little like Drax moment at the end with that laugh at the kids skating.
Ha ha ha!
and I'm like, they had to make it worth it.
Yeah.
They had to put that at the end to make you not feel like you wasted an hour and a half watching this.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, I did laugh at stuff, but it was mostly her. It was all the stuff she was doing.
Yeah. I'm a huge fan of slapstick, so anytime that happens,
What? Nuh-uh.
I know, right? I can't. Yeah. If you like slapstick,
I mean, people fall down
do.
a fair amount.
Yeah,
I
like
absolutely like totally unbelievable about the car and the gate, but
Oh, okay, so that would really
Frickin'
happen, though. So
freaking hilarious. Would it really happen? I wouldn't.
I believe so. I mean,
expect it.
depends on the strength of the
but
gate.
the smart car doesn't have. It's like run by a hamster. So.
It was a Fiat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
500.
My bad. It was a Fiat.
That's all right.
My
That's all
car
right.
Which
would have gone
DJ
through
drives.
Yes, exactly.
But you don't drive the tiny Fiat. Like,
no, I don't. It's the
you,
500X.
me, Penny, and my mom all fit in your car with stuff.
true.
So
Yeah.
it's not the tiny one.
With stuff.
The amount of stuff that we were taking to and from Disneyland every day was pretty
Oh man, I can
impressive.
only imagine.
Yeah.
So
Like our haul from our first day there.
yeah. So
It's like, is the hotel room ready yet? Because we got a bunch of crap to
we
drop
have
off.
so
and we
much
wanna
stuff
come back.
and we want to go. We need to eat some food because we're dying.
We want to come back and play. So can you figure this out?
Perfect.
Yeah. So
Yep.
cool.
Okay,
But
yeah.
there it is. That's our take on My Spy.
My Spy.
Yeah. Beth, what else?
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 recommend.
2 out of 3 recommend.
I mean, I gave it a 6. So if you have,
That's above average on my
if
side.
that's
is.
technically above average,
Yeah.
because average would be 5. So I mean, if you have nothing else to do and you're in the mood for some goofy shit, go ahead and watch it. I mean, it's,
Would you watch it again, Beth?
well, I have other goofy shit to watch. I could
But-
watch Raiders of the Lost Ark again.
Yeah, but because that's a good movie.
I will say that I did watch a movie that I watched for the first time a second time this week, and that was not it. I did have a repeat viewing of a movie that I watched for the first time this week, and it was not My Spy. I don't like maybe.
Well, if we added up divided by 3, it's a 7.
So yeah, I mean, go ahead and watch it if you
Yeah.
have time and you want to sit down.
I mean,
and
yeah.
if you're, alphabetizing M&Ms, go ahead, put this on. It's
Oh. Well, and it's on Amazon Prime, so it's not
It
going to
is
cost you anymore
for
if
free
you already have it.
if you have Prime.
For free.
Right. So,
Yeah, sure, go ahead and watch it. It's
check it
pretty
out.
funny.
Beth, what else are you watching?
Oh, well, currently I'm not watching anything except Zach Galifianakis. But we've been watching a lot of Julia Child because we talked about it.
Yeah.
And the thing I was telling you about the sidekick in My Spy making a face, we saw what is possibly the most disgusting episode of Julia Child ever, The French Chef. Like, she makes gross stuff. Like, we've seen, like, calves' brains and her, like, taking the skin off all the brains and, like, what else? This aspic is basically meat jello, and that's pretty gross. But we saw her make, with, like, a mortar and pestle, she was mashing up fish into a paste. And then she was putting it through a sieve, which was making it an even finer paste.
Ugh.
Fish paste.
And it gets worse. And Blue's like, rad, with 3 A's. And then she mixed it with what is very similar to a pâte à choux dough. So like the pastry from an eclair. Mixed it with that. And then boiled it. Thank you. I was eating dinner while I was watching this, and I have never in my life, I'm sure most of you could tell by looking at me, I have never in my life had to stop eating because I thought something was gross. But this literally made me go, oh, I can't. Ugh.
You've gone too far, Julia.
The choices. And then she like smothered it in sauce and parsley, because she puts parsley on everything.
Yeah, she loves throwing parsley on
But
stuff.
oh my, it was so gross. It's like I can feel it in the back of my throat right now.
like Chunk when he's telling that story. And then I threw up.
Yeah.
Which used to be my text alert, by the way. Also, I watched Twister because we were originally supposed to, but then we changed it to My Spy. We were watching a cooking show on Netflix called Crazy Delicious, which is kind of interesting in that the judges, it's a food competition show. It's based in like a magical forest. So the competition, like the first round is you have to use an ordinary ingredient in a magical way, like carrots or potatoes or mushrooms. And it's just these ingredients are just like growing in the forest. So you're supposed to go out and forage for your food. And the judges are the food gods. It's very odd. Very odd. I think it comes from like many of the food competition shows on Netflix. I'm not sure if it comes from like Australia or the UK, but it is a delightful watch. So that's Crazy Delicious. I watched 365 Days because everybody was like texting me, "Oh, have you seen it yet? Oh, have you seen it yet?" Don't watch it. It's like ridiculous. Everyone's talking.
Beth, to come back to something you were putting in your eyes last time we spoke,
sir.
I watched a little trailer or promo of the Flores Lava show.
How did you like that?
I didn't watch the show, but I just watched people like little cut scenes of it. And they're screaming like they're actually
in lava.
in
Isn't
lava.
it great?
Why?
It's like when you were in drama class and you were playing murder and you were really excited when you were murdered because you got to do your death scream and scare the crap out of everybody.
It looks so silly.
It's ridiculous. It's so much fun.
Oh man, I like the way they made the lava look though, man. It looks
and
cool.
Everybody says when they get splashed with it, they say, "Ooh, it's hot."
But I'm wondering, was it really hot?
I believe so. I think that they had it heated in some form.
Like hot tub, hot, kind of that.
Because they'll be sitting there and it's not like, "Ooh, it's hot. Ouch, it's lava." Oh, it's like, "Ow."
Right. Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, oh, I wonder if it's like heated up.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Oh yeah. So 365 Days. If you want to watch like a weird Polish kind of 50 Shades of Grey, be my guest. It doesn't make any sense. The ending is ridiculous. And there's sex in it. So, DJ, don't watch it. You won't like it.
Okay.
I think that on all of our rateable scales, I don't think you would like it, DJ. There's no fourth wall breaking. Nobody falls down. Someone falls off a boat, but it's not really funny.
Well, the way you say it, it kind of is.
Well, I can make anything funny. So, yeah, a lot of people are telling me to watch it, so I watched it. I was not impressed. It's about a mafia boss who, he gets shot in the first 5 minutes, and then I guess his heart stopped, and he saw this beautiful woman in his dreams. And so he's been looking for her. So, of course, when he sees her at an airport in Sicily, what's the most logical thing you do? You kidnap her and tell her she has 365 days to fall in love with him because he wants her to really love him. And if after the year she isn't in love with him, then she can go.
Kick rocks.
No, I mean, like, you're free after a year.
Oh.
What? Yeah. So I'm not going to spoil it for you in case you want to watch it. But it's not good.
Do they make it to the end of the year?
No.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So, but the real thing that I actually watched for the first time this week and enjoyed the crap out of, and then watched again, was Eurovision Song Contest, the Story of Fire saga, starring Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams.
Oh yeah, I wanted to. That might go into my eyes one of these days.
You should put it in your eyes. It's pretty funny. I laughed a lot. I spent just 2 hours smiling. and then laughing.
Okay.
So yeah, it's about childhood friends who grew up wanting to win the Eurovision Song Contest, which is an actual thing in the UK, or not in the UK, in Europe. And it's like each country puts forward their hopeful singing group with the one song, and then they all vote, and whoever wins Eurovision is, the winner.
A zero.
But these guys come from Iceland, and so they have an adorable accent, and they're just delightful people.
Aha.
It's so good. It's so funny. Pierce Brosnan is in it.
No.
Yes, plays Will Ferrell's dad.
No. Wow.
Icelandic Will Ferrell's dad, played by
Moly.
Pierce Brosnan. I think that you would enjoy it if you were to put it in your eyes. I will
Okay.
recommend. I will give it a 9
Wow. Cool.
because I haven't just smiled like that in the longest time.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's the best movie in the world. I'm not saying that it's the cure to COVID-19. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying it made me laugh. Put it in your eyes.
Cool.
And the song is so pretty at the end.
Oh. Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah, enjoy. It is ridiculous. It is a Will Ferrell movie. Disclaimer.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it looks ridiculous from the.
It is, but it's so
trailers.
worth it.
It
And that's on
is.
Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's number 1 on Netflix this week.
Wow. I didn't know they were rating Netflix.
Yeah,
Yes.
are you serious?
Seriously. Yeah.
They have, like, a big
you'd think
thing
I would
now.
know this. Huh.
Let me show you.
That's cool.
So, yes, enjoy. What have you been watching,
So-
Joe?
My Spy and another episode of Jedi Temple Challenge.
I did watch it, by the way.
I can't help it. Like, I want to see how. I want to see these kids fail. Like, I hate to say it that way, but it's just like,
Well, then you should definitely
I know-
watch Eurovision, because there is a lot of
I know
failure
I'm
in it.
I know I'm a 40-year-old Star Wars fan, and there's no Star Wars trivia whatsoever,
isn't.
but it's like the simplest things these kids are just not good at, and it's like, come on, man, like, it's just matching up pictures, bro. Like, you can't do that. And they all have all their names are so
ridiculous,
annoying
Yeah.
to me.
Well, that's
I don't-
not anybody's
that's
fault
me
but their
being-
parents.
That's me being an old person. Like, all these boutique names that these kids are getting,
and they're all
it's just
spelled
like,
ridiculously.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Arya to show up. Or
There's so many Arias already. Okay, so when I was dating Steven, he said you would be surprised at how many Khaleesi's he meets every day.
Oh yeah, I just meant on the show. I'm waiting for them to show up there. I mean, there are a few. They're a little bit older than the show, because they're all about 10 to 12. It seems like they're all about that age. But and like the ones that are like just overly sassy, it's like, come on, the producer. Told me
Right?
not
When
that
they're
way.
getting
You
all,
don't-
they're
you
like
don't-
mean mugging at each other and stuff.
Yeah, you don't act
Stop
that
that.
way.
Your mother would be so upset with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my bad. Floor is Lava is number 1 on Netflix this week.
Oh, okay.
Eurovision is 2.
Wow.
365 Days is 3. The Order, which I have not watched, is 4. Crazy Delicious with the magical food forest is 5. Athlete A 6. The Nut Job, there you go, DJ, that's 7. Feel the Beat, which I have no idea what that is, that's 8. Home Game, which is 9. And Love, which is another movie. If you don't like sex, don't watch that. That starts out very porny. Don't watch it. Like, I'm not kidding.
You're telling DJ that?
Like, I'm not kidding. There
Yeah.
is nothing left to the imagination at all.
Wow.
What's wrong with that?
The fact that it's meant to be like this great, like all through the movie, this guy is talking about how he's a filmmaker and he wants to make the ultimate movie about love and all of this stuff. But it's like awkward porn and This is the weirdest episode of podcast. It's I didn't find anything redeeming about it.
So, like, the plot wasn't even, like, worth
So,
anything.
yeah, I forgot that I watched this movie. That's how good it was. A guy has... Like, I don't even know how to start this. In the first 35 seconds... Okay, if there are any children listening to this, don't...
It's always rated E, so...
Okay, so in the first shot of the film is a guy finger blasting his chick, and she's, like, spanking him. So she's, like, you know, giving him a handy.
But it's not showing.
It's absolutely showing
like...
it.
Oh.
Yeah. You're welcome. So then it turns out that is his ex-girlfriend. He wakes up in bed with his current girlfriend, who he can't stand, but he's with her because he had a baby with her when he cheated on his ex-girlfriend, who he absolutely loved, and now her mother has called to say that she hasn't heard from his ex-girlfriend in 2 months, and she's worried about her. So the way he goes through this movie is just memories of him and his ex-girlfriend mostly having sex, where everything went wrong, how he managed to get to this place that he absolutely hates everything except for his kid, and he's worried that his ex-girlfriend has killed herself. Now, that's 2.5 hours long.
Wow.
Secondarily, by the time I got to the end, I don't know if there was a resolution of whether or not Elektra killed herself. I don't know if he ever found out, because I was so just not watching it by the end.
Wow. So, and that's number 7.
That's number 10.
Okay. It
That's
made
Love.
the top 10.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure for the sexy...
Wait, it's on Netflix and it's showing all
Dude.
that? I thought they were like...
So did I. I was surprised that 365 Days was as porny as it is. It's nowhere near as porny as Love, but it's still pretty, like, dirty. And I had people go, "Oh, you gotta watch this. It's so hot." And I'm like, wow, on Netflix? Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, so Porn Watch 2020 over for this episode.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Any more, Joe?
Sorry, Joe.
I don't really have anything to
I'm
follow
so
that up
sorry
with.
that I interrupted.
It's alright, you got it. It's fine. It's fine. What's that movie called, by the way?
Love. If you want to watch the real porny one, it's Love.
Love. Funny.
That's funny. On Netflix.
I'm not even... I was just gonna, like, take a picture of it to post in the chat, but then I was like, I should not do that. That is a terrible idea. I'm like, no, I'll prove it to him. Oh, that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I'll do it, too.
I will show them. But seriously, if you think I'm wrong, you go ahead, you put on Love. It's the first shot of the movie. Is very illustrative. It actually gets worse. Like, it gets more graphic.
Got it.
Sorry, continue.
Continue. How do we get out of this? Season 2.
I don't know.
Black Lightning, I finished. How's that?
Oh, good.
Yeah, that one's a wholesome one.
There you go.
And I loved it. I actually loved it. There is this overlining bad guy that, like, is woven in and out of this whole thing, and there's not ever any kind of resolution at all. And but then there are other bad guys that go in and that are in this, that get, like, clobbered and, you know, taken care of. So it's good. I'm really loving Black Lightning. It's definitely not as heavy as the first season. It's getting a little bit lighter now in the second season, with still some of, like, the heaviness of the first season, but it's got a nice balance now, which is really kind of cool. And then just started the 3rd season, which is a little strange. I feel like they're doing this weird tangent thing, and I'm not certain if I like it yet. So we'll see. But season 2, top notch. They did a great job with it.
Nice.
So, also watch Twister. Yeah,
I love Twister.
Twister's really good. I really enjoyed it too. That was awesome. Also watched Pirates of the Caribbean.
Which one?
Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, On Stranger Tides, and At World's End.
Oh, you watched.
Oh.
You watched all of them.
All of them.
Oh wait.
I didn't watch the 5th one yet.
Yeah.
So, because I don't own that
There's
one.
5 of them?
There are 5, yes, and I don't own the 5th one, so I don't.
And you were actually. I was
What?
trying to. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I loved them. And I do want to watch the 5th one, and I really would like to see this new one come up. I know.
I'll watch it if it comes out. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I can't
so
not watch it.
the first one had a subtext, right? What was it called? Just Curse of the Black
Yes.
Pearl? Second one, it was
Dead
at
Man's
World's
Chest.
End?
Dead Man's Chest.
Oh, Dead Man's Chest. Third one?
On
is
Stranger Tides.
Stranger Tides.
Fourth one?
World's
At
End.
World's End.
And fifth one.
Dead Men Tell No Tales.
That's it. Yeah.
So we have 2 that start with Dead
Is
Men,
that
Dead
right?
Man, Dead...
I
Come
feel
on,
like
guys.
Stranger Tides is actually. I feel like.
Which one has Ian McShane in it?
The one in Florida. That's the 4th one, I believe.
At World's End. Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
That's the one with the mermaids and stuff.
As soon as they
Yeah,
added
but
the digital...
you're backwards on that. Stranger Tides is that one.
Oh, I did write it
World's
backwards.
End is the one where they go.
They go
to-
get him.
They go
yeah.
get Jack out of purgatory.
I wrote it down wrong. I did watch
That
it in
was-
the correct order.
That
but-
was what I thought. I was listening to it and I'm like, I feel like this is wrong. And then I started to say it and I'm like, I can't be wrong. He's got it written down.
No, I wrote it wrong.
I was
Good at
right.
that. You were right. You were right.
Vindicated.
And looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah, Stranger Tides is the one with the
Yeah.
mermaid.
With-
Oh, yeah, Stranger Things? Love that shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Dead Man Tell No Tales. Do we have a name for the new one?
Where did I see that? Where did I look that up?
It's called Number 6, Why Not?
Number 6. Why not?
For surezies.
Yeah.
Wow, it came out in 2011. Oof.
Oh, you know what I did watch a few times this
What?
weekend? Captain America, when he calls Mjolnir and uses it on things.
Oh, Endgame.
Just that scene.
Just that scene.
I also saw that a couple of
because
times.
it's so goosebumpy, and like you read about him wielding Mjolnir in comics, and
It was so much even better in person.
in Ultron when he budged it and realized I probably shouldn't pick this up right
Yeah.
now to spare Thor's feelings. You're just like, ooh, I thought they were gonna do
I
it then,
knew it!
and then to see him when he picks it up, or when it comes flying at him, and it comes flying back to him, and oh my god!
So there's a TikTok somewhere
Oh.
of just the live audience reaction going on the.
That's the one.
I
I
love
tweeted
it
I
it.
saw
so
that,
much.
yes.
It's so
It
crazy
absolutely
good.
does give you goosebumps. It's just like,
Yeah.
ugh. It was before all this crap happened.
Yeah, so it's like a feel good
Yeah,
moment.
it's
Yeah.
like going back in time to simpler times.
Yep.
I had Bike watch it. Like
Crackhead Blue.
she's like, yeah, I've seen it. I go, I know, but sorry, Crackhead Blue. I was watching it on my phone, and I go, look at me. This is Star Wars level nerd tears in my eyes right now.
Totally. Absolutely.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Like where you kind of well up and you get
Yeah.
goosebumpy.
You
Yeah.
hear the music and like your hair starts tingling and then like
Yep,
you
that's what
can't
happened.
help it. There's just I'm not crying, you're crying. And
Yeah, I'm not crying. You're
that's
crying.
absolutely I
It's so
absolutely
good.
100% agree with you on that. Both in Star Wars and in that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then I tweeted it out, and I said, I basically want to play this class in every video game that I have, where I have a shield and a hammer, and I can throw it at you and do lightning and just be awesome.
That would be
Like,
a great class.
That's what I want to do.
kidding.
Well, it's kind of like a cleric in a way, but he's so good. He's like a paladin almost, and he doesn't. There's no really shield throwing in D&D that I've come across. You probably can do it. Your DM will let you.
But it's a case by case basis, not a like a.
Yeah. You can't throw it and bring it back to you unless it's magical, and it does.
But then again, you still have to. That's still a case by case thing. That's not accepted as like a normal thing.
Well, maybe you get a DM that mixes a little homebrew in there, and you.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that is not a thing. I would enjoy that. That would be what
awesome.
I like to call the shit. But but it's not in the books.
It's not in the books.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's true.
It got so quiet.
I know.
I'm like, ooh, well.
No, it's good.
So
I think. What
That's
else you
it.
got?
That's all I got. That was
Oh,
my last.
That's it.
That was my last. Good point. Good place for a tangent.
oh.
So yeah, cool. So that's. I can't wait to watch the fifth Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, have you seen it yet?
I have. I've seen it. I want to see it again, but it's just like.
I
It's
feel
still
like
$20, and I really like not paying $20 every time I want to watch a film.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like for me, the fifth one was better than the fourth one, despite Ian
I agree.
McShane. There was just something. I mean, even Ian McShane and creepy siren mermaids couldn't really fix issues that I had with 4. Granted, there are a number of issues that I have with 5, but there are enough sparkly things in it and undersea creatures that make me go, oh, that boosted ahead of 4 for me.
Yeah.
So
I think I've only seen the first 2.
Oh wow.
that's
Well,
okay too.
They're all on Disney Plus. I mean, you could always watch them
They
there.
are, aren't they?
It's not,
Except for
it's
number
not
5.
It's not for lack of accessibility.
Right.
He just chose not to, DJ.
Got it.
He was like, ooh, I could spend this time watching. Nah, I'll go do something else.
Yeah.
I have
Well,
to stream.
And a few times it was really just in the background.
Yeah.
Like, because the music is almost the same in all of them.
That I will disagree with 100%. There are differing
I'm sure they all have their overlying theme,
They all
pirate
have-
theme.
yeah.
But I bet.
Yeah.
And-
that's what I mean. Like the underlying that's there, like in every one. But
yes.
but then it goes beyond that, which is cool. I like hearing that. Like I like hearing how they make it like the same yet very different. That's what I like.
I don't know which one I like better, the score for 2 or 3. I have a hard time separating them as far as which one is better because I thought they were both brilliantly done.
Yeah.
Oh, Hans Zimmer.
What a
Yeah.
genius.
Also, his last name means room.
Get a room.
Get a room, Hans Zimmer, and compose some more amazing music so I can listen to it and be happy.
There you go. Make him do it.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll listen to me.
You've got 365 days to make.
Yeah,
Make me another song.
do it. But I want it to be natural.
Right.
Oh,
dear.
God.
We went too far with that one.
A little bit. Got a little weird.
Last week's no one got the clue.
Really?
No one got it. As far as I know, I mean, based on everything that I've looked at, I didn't get anything. So from anyone, I thought Crackhead Blue would have gotten a crack at
Yeah. I crack at it.
it. So, but the film was Cocktail.
Yep.
Yep, that's the film.
It's
So here's the new one.
Elizabeth Shue.
Yes. This one was difficult. Very difficult to find a spot that I can actually, one, play without royalty problems, and
Is it just
two,
going to be another scene at Denny's?
No. Oh, well, actually, it's
Shit.
not at Denny's, but it's definitely the same idea. But this
Okay.
one you might get it. You might get it. Okay, here it is. And I tried to make it so it doesn't say the guy's name.
Wait a second. Wait. Time out.
He totally did.
Did DJ just
did.
cuss?
I did not.
Believe so.
I don't think I.
I think
I
you
don't
I'm
did.
pretty
did.
sure you said shit.
I think you said
I don't
shit.
think I said that. I'll have to go back and find out, but I don't think I said that. I think I
know.
said.
I know I said shit a minute ago, but it was
Yeah.
a while ago.
Yeah.
It was, I think, more recent than what we are
I think he just said it.
insinuating that you
No.
said.
You didn't even know
I
you
think
said it.
this is it. I think that's what I meant. This is it.
don't
I didn't say.
know.
Oh well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. Oh,
Look
God.
at this guy's face. Bottom
Look at-
right
look at
hand
cra-
guy face.
He can't. He's like, "Are you serious?" right now,
Serious.
man?"
Oh dear. Let's play this clip before I get into any more trouble.
Yes, let's.
Let's do it. Here it goes.
What? Your little friend is a homosexual.
No, I've got a girlfriend.
When's that ever stopped anybody?
Are you? Dunno. Would it matter if I was, Bernie? No, not to me. Might matter to Arabella, though.
There it is. I don't know if you could hear it or not.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a lot of silence in between.
There was a lot of silence in between.
There's a lot
but
of pregnant pause in that scene.
There was. It was a very important scene.
I can definitely see why you would have had a hard time finding a place in that movie that wouldn't just like telegraph the shit out of what it was.
Right, exactly. So,
Justin Riley face always kills.
it's
Every
a great face.
time.
He's got a good face.
Every time. I like this one too.
Nah, John C. Reilly's cut the best one.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Oh yes. So that's the clue. It seems like a tough one, but it seems Beth got it. So.
Yes, I did get it. It took me a second. I was like,
Yeah.
oh crap, he's gonna get me again. And then one thing was said, and I was like, ha ha, gotcha.
That's why I let it go as long as I did, because I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's some pauses, and they're
And-
good pauses.
And I've only seen that movie once.
Oh wow.
So it was,
Okay.
yeah. It,
I don't think I've seen that. I don't recognize it at
Yeah.
all.
it's a good movie. DJ,
It is a good movie. Yes, absolutely. It's great. I gave it.
He don't.
Remember
DJ
that?
You might
Oh,
have
no!
Just gave it away, you big idiot.
Dang it! I'm deleting that for those people.
Yeah,
not
edit that
listening.
out, you dope.
That was the name of the episode.
Right?
wasn't it?
What? No, what are you talking about?
Oh, now
There
I know
you
what
go.
it is. I got it.
I'm not good at this game.
DJ.
Oh no. All right. Well.
Yeah, you got to delete all that because even I said that was the name of the episode,
Yeah.
right?
Yuck. All right. No, I could delete some of it. I like adding the extra noises so that way nobody will really know. Okay, where were we? Next week's openings, nothing.
Yeah.
Box office. What the heck, box office? Who cares?
What the heck, box office? There's not a one open yet.
No, not really. Next week's future films or whatever. Ghostbusters, I can't wait. July 1st. I'll
It
figure out a way
says,
to get...
according to the Regal app, that the ooh, is that Russell Crowe? The next opening film opens in 31 days, and it's Unhinged with Russell Crowe.
Oh, wow.
Which I
Okay.
have not even heard of this movie.
Huh. Yeah, I haven't heard of Unhinged either.
They pushed Mulan back.
Yep. They had to.
August 21st currently.
Yeah, all the theaters have pushed, like
Yeah.
Regal and AMC said, let's wait a couple more weeks. Never mind.
Bill and Ted, August 28th.
Yeah, we're not
More
ready
movies
yet.
that I don't know. Quiet Place, September 4th.
Saw
more
the trailer
movies I
for
don't
Greenland,
Oh.
which looked kind of good. It's like I don't know how to explain it, so I'm not going to.
There you
Greenland.
go.
I do want to watch the film because I saw it. Saw
Because
the
I saw
trailer.
it.
Because I saw the trailer, and I like to watch everything. So
You do? Oh, yeah. It's got Gerard Butler in it.
yes,
And that's... Who's that?
and that's
Is that what's her face? Yeah. It's Miranda Baccarin of
So
Firefly fame.
yeah. So what
Scott
Beth said.
Glenn. Okay.
Yeah.
A family fights for survival as a planet-killing Come on, can we not do this right now? Are we tempting fate? The Titanic is unsinkable! So this is going to be... Let's see. Okay, planet-killing comet races to Earth. John Garrity, his estranged wife, and young son make a perilous journey to their only hope for sanctuary. Is it an ark in Nepal? Is this 2012?
That's
I'll
it.
watch it.
No, they're gonna launch space shuttles on it and drill into it and put some
Oh, it's
explosives
the
in there.
core. Got it.
Would you please not ride the nuclear explosive?
Nice. Perfect. I mean, it is summer blockbuster time.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
Which one was better, Deep Impact
I
or
like Armageddon.
Armageddon. And
I like Deep Impact better because it's a little more scientific.
It
Okay,
is.
I can absolutely.
It's a little more like based
Yeah,
in
it's more
reality.
likely
That's
to
true.
happen. It makes
Yeah.
more sense, but I don't like that. Because I don't want a giant planet-killing comet to come and
I
explode.
think we kind of need it though.
Isn't the stand enough for you?
It's not fast enough.
fast
Wait till
enough.
after the 4th of July. It's going to be quicker.
who knows? July, we haven't
Gosh.
had something happen in July yet.
Oh,
so
shut up. It hasn't started yet.
right?
Okay, you guys, listeners,
Knocking on wood.
when something
let's just
awful
keep this
happens in
year-
July, you can go ahead and put it on record that I said don't tempt fate and DJ was a jackwagon.
Yeah, at least I didn't say a date.
Right?
Whoops.
I mean, we already had a comet just miss us this year, so...
That's true. That is true.
Can you stop putting down the bait, DJ?
Sorry.
And it
I'll
probably
stop.
wasn't the only one. It's just the only one you're gonna hear.
Exactly.
I can't wait to yell Jumanji.
If we
And
make
the
it that
game.
far the way you're talking.
And we'll make it. We'll make it. It'll be fine. We'll make it. Oh my gosh. Well,
What year is it? All right.
nobody comes out alive.
2020.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God it's not 2021. Huh?
Huh?
What happens then? Oh.
I can't tell you because it'll change the timeline.
Yep. Don't say it. Don't change timelines here. Next week's movie list. Okay. I know this one's gonna seem obscure. You have to rack your brain on this one.
I have an idea.
Oh, yes.
Morgan Freeman
Yes.
God, I love that idea. All right, I'll write it down. I'll change this one. Morgan Freeman.
I have written it in my notebook. I even used my...
film. Favorite Morgan Freeman
My-
films, where he is a feature.
A featured player. So it can't be March of the Penguins?
I don't even know what
No.
that is.
God, it was like huge.
Oh,
The documentary.
his voice.
Did he
He
voice it?
narrated.
I don't care. Whatever you gotta do.
That to me is like total like fourth wall breaking right there.
It's not.
It's a
It's
documentary.
narration. There's
Yeah.
a difference.
It's the same to me.
There's- You don't.
You're talking to me.
But that's not how
That's
that works.
not what... It doesn't...
That's a presentation,
not a
essentially.
thing.
That's
I
that
love
way.
presentations.
Fourth wall is when the actor
Why-
breaks character and
DJ, I just you did that on
I
purpose.
think you broke Beth and I.
He did it on
I did
purpose.
it.
He's getting back at us because I talked about porn for 10 minutes in the middle of the friggin' podcast.
Oh dear. Well, okay.
So yeah,
I
let's
like
do
it.
Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
films,
Perfect.
And then we'll do.
Then we'll do
yours.
mine next week. Okay. So Morgan Freeman films. There we
Freeman.
go. Freeman. Yes. 512 podcast. Shout out at tfwmovies.com or Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram.
Perfect.
Yeah. So, all right, check it out. What else? Plug something. Oh, we're already here. Holy mackerel.
Yep.
Okay, Big Checho's Standard Tattoo Parlor. From last I heard, they're opening July 1st, but I don't know if that's gonna happen again because numbers are climbing.
Good luck.
But
Yeah.
like I said, I mean, I can't imagine anyone else opening. I mean, I think Checho's Tattoo Parlor would be, if they opened, would be cleaner than somebody cutting hair.
Yeah, but
Honestly,
also
it
at
is.
this point, they're reclosing bars
Yes.
in the state. So
Yeah.
my guess is Carpet Square time is coming soon if we can't behave ourselves.
Yeah. That's true.
So I don't think, I'm not saying that Checho is not capable of opening. I'm saying that probably mandates will say that he can't open.
Right.
If
no,
anything.
that's true. Yeah, most likely. And we'll probably know about that. Well, I
Next
don't know.
week.
Next week. He opens tomorrow. What? In theory. So we'll see what happens.
That's July 1st.
Yeah.
That is. Wow.
But he also only goes by appointments. You can't walk in. Like,
Okay.
he wants you prepped and ready to go before you even come in. So you need to be having your masks, and if you're gonna if there's an area that you're getting the tattoo, you have to shave it yourself. You
Hey,
know.
yeah, I think that's fair.
Yep.
Yeah. So all those wonderful things you got to do. So. What else? Thanks for watching podcast. I'd say listen to it, but their server's down. So.
29 toes. You said thanks for watching.
Oh, shoot. Did I?
You did.
Oh, that's because I moved
You
off
sure
of my
did.
list. Oh, my gosh.
It's because you were doing something else instead of paying attention.
I really was. Dang it.
I know. I know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing. All right,
Put in
so...
the thank you list in the chat so I could do the thank yous.
So you can do the thank yous, exactly. Anyway, 29 Toes podcast. I'd say listen to them, but like I said, their
Server's down.
Server's down. Yeah. So, what else? Well, they do have Periscope now.
Oh, God.
So-
They did it?
They did it. So,
Oh, dear.
yeah, and they've already went live once. So good.
Hey,
Yeah,
well, that's
good on
cool.
them. Good on them.
Them.
What else is there? Beth, did you want to plug anything? I know the theater's closed, so
Yeah,
not
theater
much there.
closed. Wear your mask. Socially distance. Try to be civically minded and not go out and get everybody, make the numbers higher than they already are.
Yeah. I like that. By the way, Beth, kind of plugging you a little bit, I suppose, with your personality degree and such. Had great memory just splashed back at me. Like, I opened up my, Penny opened up the boxes, of course, but I helped put stuff on the shelves, and one of the books I put on the shelves was "What Color Is Your Personality?"
Oh, the personality test book. Aww.
I love that. I love that book.
It's a good
So,
book.
Yeah, and you gave it to me, so
Yes,
or
I
gave
did.
it to us. So, anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there. So,
Yeah, that's a good memory.
wow, I like it.
Yeah, mostly I'm just plugging. I know that it's lame and your face is hot and you're uncomfortable, but if you do it for just a little while, we'll be able to stay outside of our homes.
Yeah. Agreed. Yep. And be excellent to each other, right?
Be excellent to it. That's my line, and I say it at the end of thank yous.
Oh, I thought you said it here too. Okay.
I say it all the
Because you were
time.
plugging that, right? Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Pretend I didn't say that.
Okay, take it out.
All right, take it out. Go on. Joe, plug something?
Yeah, I'll plug, as usual, my Twitch channel. You can find me at twitch.tv/apostle_OFC. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, 6 p.m. Pacific
But not
time.
Sunday. Sunday.
Sunday every once in a while. Every other Sunday, we're mixing in a Sunday.
So it's like a
That's
Y on the vowels. Got it.
There you go. And sometimes Sunday.
I love it.
Sorry, didn't mean
There
to
it is.
interrupt your.
That's
No, that's
'em
good.
out.
I should remember that.
All right.
That's it.
Are we done? We
I
ready
think so.
for the
Thank you.
for the big thank you?
Yes.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Thanks for Watching, which made sense when we were going to do a video podcast, but now we're just doing audio, so thanks for listening to Thanks for Watching. We have a bunch of people we would like to thank, starting with, as always, our Patreon members, subscribers, who we love and adore: Lucas, Abby, Tyler, Teacher Jam Strauss, Sean, Wendy, and the lovely Miss Blue. We would like to thank Joshua Struthers, who's just a super nice guy and also extremely helpful in a number of ways. Thank you to Big Checho for doing our artwork, like, a lot of times. And I don't think DJ paid him, so if we owe you money, let us know. I'd like to thank the cast, starting with Mr. DJ McGee, who's the reason we're all here. I won't thank myself because that's goofy. Thank you, Mr. Joe Ray, the wonderful sheriff
Thank you.
of the podcast, keeping us all in line. I would like to thank the beautiful ladies who work backstage on this production to keep us all going. Miss Crackhead Blue, whose actual name is Diana. What? Also, Dorothy Fielden, that's my mom. She's my mom. I love my mom. Also, Penny, who is DJ's wife and hasn't killed him yet, so thanks for that.
Thank goodness.
But most of all, we would like to thank you, the audience, for listening. Thank you so much. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, be excellent to each other. Oh, burn!